right, and we are back once again with Tempest, and we are going to be getting to see some Castlevania Legends. So I'm going to go ahead and let you take over, Tempest. Please, I guess, reintroduce yourself and your new guest.
We're just gonna...
Back once again with Tempest, and we are going to be getting to see some Castlevania Legends. So I'm going to go ahead and let you take over, Tempest. Please, I guess, reintroduce yourself and your new guest, and yeah, good luck.
Alright everybody, hello, I am still TempestMask1000. Let me just restart this little thingy, because here we have a very interesting treat for y'all today. So this is Castlevania Legends, developed by KCE Nagoya. It's a subsidiary, it was a former subsidiary company of Konami that was also known for making the Symphony of the Night Saturn port that some of you may know about. And if that's one thing, well, wait until you see this. This is a game that was supposed to essentially act as the origin story for the Belmonts, but Koji Igarashi deemed it non-canon, and for reasons that we may be seeing. So if I'm not mistaken, we actually did manage to make it to 100%. At least I think that's what Kuno told me. If not, then this will be any percent on standard mode. This is how the game's normally played. But I think we've got a much better reason to rejoice for being here today, because joining me today is the one and only Bro Sensha.
Hey everybody, this is going to be fun. I know literally nothing about this game.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know this game existed until you messaged me about it.
Yeah, pretty much. Believe me, I didn't know either until a YouTuber by the name of The Quarter Guy who made a mention to this, and I'm like, I gotta see what this is about. And, well, my knowledge of Castlevania has never been the same since. So with that, we're going to be proudly bringing to you a little bit of a dramatic reading of the cutscenes within this game, and I am so excited. So
I had one question for you. Are you streaming this through Discord to keep me synced up, or?
Oh, right. That's right. There we go.
If you're not able to do that,
No,
fine.
there we go.
Oh, okay.
We got it right here. It likes to read that. Gooby asked me the same thing. All right. So time is going to start when I select standard mode. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So let's begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright, so because this is a little bit of a dramatic reading, we are going to let this play out. So, bro, would you like to start things off?
This is the tale of a young girl's struggle to single-handedly provide Transylvania a place ruled by madness and despair, with the light of hope.
Well, good. Okay, I'm good. I'm glad that we're going to have hope here.
Perfect.
Going to Transylvania, yeah.
Yes, and here we have our very protagonist, Sonia Belmont. This is
Sonia.
Yeah, this is the only female Belmont to ever exist in Castlevania history. As I mentioned, she was supposed to be the big character that sort of kicked off the Belmont history before we got Leon Belmont. After the game had been non-canon, or made non-canon. This is the third and final of the Game Boy Castlevania games, alongside The Adventure and Castlevania 2's Belmont's Revenge.
Okay.
So this game, as I mentioned, was developed by KCE Nagoya, which is a different development team, and it kind of shows a bit because you're going to see a lot of enemies you may be unfamiliar with if you know standard Castlevania fare, but luckily there are some that will be making a returning appearance, so it's not a total step into the unknown here. And of course we will be fighting Dracula at the end, so it is a Castlevania game through and through, just not what some of you might expect. So we're already looking good with health here, and I'm just going to jump off and activate Burning Mode. by pressing A and B at the same time, and what this essentially does is makes Sonya completely invincible until that gauge at the bottom below my health bar completely runs out. So, and she's also much faster to boot. Now, the problem with this mode is that... Ooh, I almost just died there.
Oh no.
So I'll explain why that is for a bit, but you can only use burning mode once per life. So there might be a time, or at least until you start another level 2, though. Okay, so these bats are giving me a little bit of trouble here. Yeah, let's just see if we can't... Yeah, so... Yeah, things are looking good so far.
Yeah.
We do have 5 normal levels. I guess if we really are doing 100%, there will be 6. I think Kuno did give me the okay go with 100%, right?
Yeah, you got the go-ahead.
All right, cool.
From what I recall, yeah.
All right, cool. So, you might not see any sub-weapons at the moment. Those don't exist in this game, but instead we have what's called soul weapons. Now, I'm still collecting hearts because the neat thing about Legends is that they actually do carry over from level to level. So unlike Castlevania normally, they don't deplete it and add it to your score. The funny part is that they still give you a score count just anyway, despite the fact that this game doesn't really show it until the credits.
Does the whole does it count the number of hearts that you have at the end of each stage, or
no, it doesn't count that toward the score.
Cumulatively at the end?
It does not. It doesn't really. This is just going to act as soul. Oh, this is a bit troublesome. It's just going to count through and through as soul weapon ammo. So I'm going off the beaten path because this is actually where we will find our first condition to 100% the game. So we need to collect 5 collectible items, which are the actual sub-weapons from your standard Castlevania game. Let me just try to take care of these. So I guess what you can infer is that whenever Sonya collects them but can't use them, maybe they became useful in later generations, which would have been a neat idea, but it's just a theory. There's not really much explanation to it otherwise, but hopefully we will be able to make quick as we can, because of course this is a classic Vania game. There's not that much movement tech aside from burning mode. So oof. Okay. Collision.
Getting stuck in the ceiling.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. Ceilings sometimes do and don't exist. I mean, when you jump, but they're still ceilings. Now, this game also adds in a climbing mechanic, as in climbing up the ropes. As you can see, Sonya just going, ooh.
Oh!
So that right there is one of the problems with the climbing mechanic. It's actually capable of killing you if you're not holding onto the rope. So if you think you can just jump into another room, then you're sorely mistaken.
Yeah, just I can't imagine a Castlevania with climbing, like just knockback, and also a lot of the stiff movement that happens in Castlevania period. Having to deal with ropes as well.
Luckily, you don't get knocked back while you're on the rope, so at least that's a saving grace.
So you can recover?
Yeah, you can. As long as you're on the rope, you should mostly be fine. It's only when I jump off that it can get freaky. Anyway, here we have our first health recovery. Good old chicken meat from... not from the walls, though. They come from the candles. Now, I'm just going to... I can't say I know every single location as best I can, but we're just going to hopefully try not to... die so much. But on the bright side, this game is not super duper bad when it comes to game overs, because believe it or not, you can just continue the game if you did get a game over and just like continue from the checkpoint that you last left off.
So it's just like a prolonged death screen.
I guess you could say that.
Choose to continue, and bam, you're right back in the action.
Basically like Mega Man 8.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you happen to lose your hearts when you die, though?
Yes, you do lose your hearts when you die, which is very unfortunate because despite the fact that we have no soul weapons right now, the fact that they do carry over makes it a bit of a a neat thing, and normally that's what I want to use the first level for, but we'll try to make do as best we can. Now, we're close to the first boss, called the Creature's Bat. Now, he's more of a Batman, as some people like to call him, but, I don't really know if he's ever appeared in anything beyond this. Not everything is exclusive. There are, like I said, there are some familiar faces that come here, but these leeches that you've been seeing drop all over the place, yeah, no, these guys are kind of show up here and then some. Also, shout out to this interesting rendition of Bloody Tears from Castlevania 2. They actually tried to make it seem a bit different, but I understand that not everybody likes it. So, so the good part about the fact that we did die there is that we got our burning mode back. So I can choose to use it whenever I so please, and honestly, I just might use it in a moment to try and make up for lost time. Let's do it. So I'm just gonna try and get to this. This is the penultimate room. Don't want to die though. I'm just zooming across, plowing through enemies like it's nobody's business. Trying to collect a few hearts here and there, and bam, it's over. Now,
I could see that some opportune deaths in very specific locations could be helpful for you, actually, so that you, like, if you get a checkpoint and immediately die, bam, you've got burning mode back.
Exactly. That's actually... Now, there are some moments that you could, say, do come into play here, when we could try to make use of that, intentional death. I know I've seen, oh, hang on. I'm just gonna take care of this guy. So this is the Creature's Bat. He flies around.
He does look a little bit like Batman. A little more, flying than Batman, but...
He's done. Alright, and now we're going to collect our first soul weapon. This is Wind. It basically acts like the stopwatch. So anytime I press up and attack, it's the stopwatch.
Ooh, okay.
So we're at level 2 now, and we are going to be introduced to these giant skull enemies that basically function like boos. Just look their direction, and they stop in their tracks. And yeah, not too bad. We have our familiar faces of the Bone Dragon Towers. I'm going to show off how Sonya can crouch. This is actually a very exclusive thing to Sonya herself. So I can actually crouch down and move while crouching. Belmonts can crouch, but they don't move like she's able to, so it's a very interesting thing. It's not the most useful, but it's a detail that I can personally appreciate, especially when it might come in handy with projectiles that might be hard to dodge.
My superpower is crouching and walking at the same time. Oh, yeah.
And burning mode. Let's not forget burning mode.
And burning mode. Okay, yeah, that might be a little more super.
Also, shout out to Fuzzy Games in the audience. He was the Hollow Knight runner, and he's a pretty swell guy. So, that guy just gave me a bit of a bad touch. Nope. We don't need damage from you, Mr. Skeleton, sir.
Aww. He just wanted somebody to love. What do you have against skeletons? They're cute.
Oh no, they can be pretty fine and dandy. I mean, oh god. Why can't I think of any video game skeletons that I actually like? No! Anyway.
I mean, you've got the game Mr. Bones where you play as a skeleton. That one's good.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
I think it's... is it PlayStation or is it Genesis?
I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna try and get this candle here just to get an extra heart just because. So I haven't used the wind power yet. But I will go ahead and do so right about now. Oh, that was probably a bad idea. But, yeah, no, there we go. It's fine. So, let's see here. I'm pretty sure that the next collectible item is right there. This game can have a few alternative paths that might troll you at the end, so... but I'm pretty sure we're looking at the right spiel here. Oh, well, there goes a meat, and there goes a 1-up. I don't know why I didn't bother to jump in time.
Nah. Who needs 1-ups when you're doing speedruns, you know?
I mean, you never know. Alright, there we go. That's the real stopwatch that we just collected right there. Yeah, so I have mostly muscle memory ideas as to where these items lie. If I might have to do a little bit of backtracking, so be it. But here we have a crumbling bridge room. I'm just gonna keep walking though, because there's really not much I can do to run. So it's okay though, because this is not too bad a room. But yeah, so much so, and I'm going to burning mode right here. And we're just gonna
Let
walk
me actually just say, for Game Boy, these graphics are really good.
They're pretty good, alright. I do admit, this is not the worst you'll visually... This is definitely not the worst you'll visually see within this game, that's for sure. It's actually also compatible with the Super Game Boy on SNES.
Ooh, okay.
I just, I forgot to grab the rope there.
Oh, it's all good. Hey, you got burning mode again.
And I'm gonna use it right away. Ah, brother. That's just
it happens.
stems the brakes. So, I forgot to introduce our friends the Flea Men, who are the jumping hunchbacks that are basically often notorious for being a pain in most Castlevania players' butts, because, well, they just are. I'm gonna use stop...
Oh, they're so annoying.
Yeah, they're very annoying. So I just used Soul Weapon there to stop our Knight Friend. He's not the worst because he just slowly walks around, but on the fourth charge, whenever he does like a fourth back and forth, he tries to do a little fast at you, or in whatever direction he's facing at least. And he can be pretty painful. You might have noticed that with the whip upgrades, there's 3 levels. The first is the chain whip, and the second is the chain whip with a fireball power-up, which is a little bit of a signature move that comes with the Game Boy games. So, okay, I don't have enough hearts to stop this guy, but he's not too dangerous, so... Oh, I say that, and yet he charges at me. Wonderful.
You just gotta laugh, you know?
Yeah.
What a guy, what a guy.
What a guy.
It didn't do too much damage, you're fine, you're fine.
True. So we're almost at the second boss, the zombie dragon. So,
Ooh.
yeah. So, I just need to get across this room again. Like so. So, let's talk a little bit about Koji Igarashi's quick thoughts about this game. He thought that this game could have... I think he thought that this game could have been good, but he thought it was kind of embarrassing, and that maybe it could have done a little bit better if the development team had a bit of guidance from some of the other teams, I suppose you could say. And I can understand why. This game is passable, though, in my honest opinion. I think the reason that I can understand his choice to not to make this one non-canon is something that we'll hopefully be able to see having gotten everything that we need to 100% the game. Because the true ending is only something that you can do with 100%.
Oh, sorry, I'm just thinking, like, why would developers take games so seriously that they just completely uncanonize one specific game that was pretty good?
I mean, well, who knows?
Oh, look
really?
at this dragon.
Oh shoot, I'm just jumping into his fireballs. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Like, come on, the CDI Zeldas totally could be canon.
Oh shit! Alright. That's our first game over, but don't worry, we're continuing. Don't worry, this, like I said, they're pretty generous, the game overs. Okay, so we're back here. Alright, not too big a problem. That's maybe 1 or 2 rooms away. Maybe a few. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
So, what exactly happened with the zombie dragon? Oh wait, yeah, no, we're in the boss room. We are in the boss room, what am I saying? So, the zombie dragon appears after we collect that fake power-up orb. Stop motion dragon. Thank you, Fuzzy Games. So yeah, as you can see here, he only shoots the fireball when his head is in the middle portion. Otherwise, he tries to slam those ceiling slabs on me. Let's burning mode this guy since we have that option now.
Oh yeah.
So that should be easy, and there we go. We're on to level 3. Now, This is probably what could be the most useful soul weapon, not for speed tricks, but for any playthrough, because it's ice or water in Japanese. I don't know why they changed it in localization, but hey. Apparently water or ice can heal you completely.
That makes sense.
The problem The problem is it's the most expensive soul weapon in the game. It requires 20 hearts to use.
Yeah, here's my deal. Are you able to switch between soul weapons? Or...
I am. So I just need to...
Oh, okay.
There, that. I just press select
Gotcha.
and go into the menu, and it also shows the collected weapons that we've received so far. Now, I am prepared to skip the collectible weapons and play legitimately all the way up until Dracula, where I can at least pull up a prepared state to have us defeat him and then just get to the true ending itself. No sweat. This is just in case, though. I'm pretty sure we're on track to do okay otherwise. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, whew. Yeah, so I'm a little low on health. This is a little bit concerning. Oh, no. I'm gonna stop enemies right here. Pretty sure that there's a bit of a... The worst part about this game is that enemies do respawn when you're off-screen, so...
This lizard man is being
Yeah.
a jerk.
Whew. That's, Yeah, like I said, this game has a tendency to scare me, just like that. But hey, it's fine. We're probably gonna respawn in this room. Hey, what did I tell you?
Yep.
There go my
Good
headphones.
checkpoint there.
You hate to see it.
I mean, hey, if that's one way to celebrate, you know?
I
Haven't
didn't
seen it before, but it's one way to do it.
I'm just gonna try and get through this as best I can, because this guy is not
Okay,
giving
yeah,
me...
these respawning enemies are a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah, they are. They really are. Oh shoot.
Oh my gosh!
That's not a good thing at all. That's Shadow.
You'd be a jerk, yeah.
I think they're called shades, but I really don't know the muscle memory as much as I do for the bosses. Mini bosses included, which by the way, we will be seeing our first mini boss in this level, so. A neat little thing about this game is that with thin platforms, you can sort of drop down through them, sort of like Super Smash Brothers or any platform fighter. So we're just gonna go to the left here, and we're going to face this guy, whose name flees my memory, because, yeah.
Oh my gosh, sorry, the colors in the manual are so difficult to read.
Oh, you've got the manual?
Yeah, this
open?
is the... Yeah.
Oh my god,
this
he
is Death Dragon, isn't it?
He just killed me when I just got the final hit on him.
Or is it the Grim Reaper? Is this
No,
just
Grim
a mini
Reaper-
boss of the stage?
Grim Reaper is the main boss of this stage. That wasn't him. In fact, Grim Reaper is actually just a fancy way of saying death, because it's just death.
Oh. I mean, yeah. I would say a little baby dragon. The manual doesn't talk about this
Right.
mini boss.
So one of the reasons that I wanted to bring Bro Sencho along for the ride is because I'm such a fan of his work, and not to mention that Titanic is probably one of my favorite GDQ runs I've ever had the honor of watching. You know that I was going.
I didn't even run that game.
You didn't, but it was you brought the energy to it. You told a story that transcends the previous century and stuff, and I'm just trying to use words I can't really come up with because I'm sometimes bad with words.
Oh, it's all good. I sat on a couch.
You did.
Yeah, I'm really good at that, okay? Especially the more comfy they are, the more sitting I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so... Okay. I think I'm supposed to go to the left here. Because if I'm not mistaken, the item is located in a horizontal path. Oh no. Okay.
Lizard dude. Oh, he just shot your butt.
That's another game over. Alright, no problem. So... Yep, we're right... See, we're... No problem, we're right back where we were before.
Yeah, if you get a game over at a checkpoint, that means that you actually get health. It's a free health refill. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, what I did get the first upgrade of the whip. So, I do want to mention that the fireballs are a bit weaker though than the actual whip strikes themselves. So that's something I do keep in mind. But they are useful for like picking off enemies at long range. Okay, so I think this is this is the diverging path that will take us to the next collectible item. Now, I don't want to go too far because something that I'm trying not to show off in this game is trap rooms. So you might have seen a white candle or two in that first level. If I broke them, that would have whisked me away to a very evil room that tries to force me to destroy a lot of zombie men and then just get myself out of there to get back into the level. There's no reward for completing that. It's just a thing.
Uh-huh.
Alright, okay, let's get that health. Because you can never be too sure. Alright, I just got the next item, and we are going to drop on out of here. Let's see if I can't avoid dying from falling. And there we go. Yeah, so... I'll show what that item is when we get there, but I think that was the holy water. Alright.
I love it. She's like, I have all these powerful weapons. Let's stick them in the backpack. Just gonna take them with me.
You love to see it. Alright, so I'm honestly hoping to have at least 20 hearts when we get to death, because it'll at least allow me to heal myself if I'm in a pinch, because he can be a bit annoying, and But we still got burning mode. I don't necessarily know what's the preferred place to use that, but I might have to use it while climbing up here because, yeah, like sections like that. Thank you.
Oh gosh, what a dude.
This game perfectly proven my point of why I have to be a bit concerned about it. Those bats! Those bats!
Yeah, the bats are terrible.
Oh no, we're back here.
Play you. Oh no.
Okay.
It still counts that you got the collectible though, right?
Yes, it still counts the collectible, and that's all that matters. Now, like I said, if we do have to, I know that I am given a bit of lenience here, but again, if someone was very generous to contribute to the goal of changing this run to 100%, and so what I will do for you all is I will make sure to show you. If we have to end this a bit short, I'll just jump to the cutscenes where Bro and I will do the dramatic reading, and then we'll jump to the final boss, and then we'll call it a day. But I hope you all are enjoying a piece of this history that I'm sure not a lot of people get to experience.
I really love lesser-known games. Like, simply put, this has some pretty cool ideas that, you know, you don't really see in any of the other Castlevania games. It's just that when something is not quite as popular, they tend to not carry those ideas over, even if they're good. Like, this seems like a pretty competent game.
It really is. I will not deny that at all. Okay, so we're looking a bit precarious here. I feel like there's only a few more rooms before we reach death. So, oh no, not this guy again. Wonderful.
Lizards?
Lizards!
Oh my gosh, lizards, the real villains of this game.
They really are. Alright.
It's like Dracula or lizards. We'll fight Dracula. We'll leave the lizard men alone, okay? They can just go have their own little lizard party, do their own lizard things.
Well, I would agree if some of them weren't in the way. That's unfortunate.
Why are there lizards in the clock? Seriously, has anybody checked this clock recently?
This is Castlevania. I don't think Dracula cares.
Dracula's like, yeah, musty clock tower. That's the way I like it.
Yeah,
Put some salamanders up there too.
because this is
Lots of
his
skulls.
castle. This is his castle through and through.
Well, if he's not going to clean it himself, he should hire a maid or something.
Oh boy.
Pretty sure he has at least one or two maids.
Probably undead. Or vampires, whichever comes first.
Vampire maids.
I mean, it's not impossible.
Now there's a game. There's a video game for you.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, just gonna stop time right there. Alright, there we go. So we still have a little low health and stuff, but, we're just gonna try and, move past the bats!
Yeah, the respawning enemies, that is... Okay, lizard coming up.
Yeah,
Don't
I know.
forget.
No, he's not gonna play nice, no matter what I do. He's not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna try jumping the moment I get the killing blow. There we go. Yes! That did it!
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes you have to think with your, with the mind brain.
Okay, checkpoint, please.
Yes, this is a checkpoint. In fact, I'm gonna just, no problem. So, this is gonna be a checkpoint, this is gonna take us to death, and we do have burning mode, so let's save that for death. Now, luckily, we do have level 4 coming up, and that would be my favorite part of the game for reasons that, oh my gosh, this is where get ready on that, bro. That's gonna be where our next point of the script shows up.
Okay, yeah, I've got it up. I'm ready.
Perfect.
One thing that I have to complain about is, like, why are the undead, especially skeletons, weak to fire? Like, that's the problem. Like, if you cremate somebody, the only thing that's left is the bones, so... Like, it seems like bones would be super strong against fire.
Yeah, good question.
I don't know.
I'm honestly not one for cremation myself, so I doubt I'd know that answer.
Well, I mean, yeah, so any of you folklorists out there, why fire against the undead?
Huh. Okay, so I kind of botched that one up. That was the wrong path, but that gave me a 1-up just to be there, so...
Yeah.
We'll roll with it. Okay. I didn't mean to use wind there, but I think I'll take it. Okay, I think this is the penultimate room and will take us straight to death. Oh. Honestly, oh no. I was scared about that shade causing me too much trouble while I was hanging. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew. Alright,
You got through. You got through.
Alright. This should be it. This should be the way. Oh no. Why do I keep forgetting other rooms? Okay. No.
I mean, it's a really tall tower.
It kinda is. Oh man, this is what I mean by muscle memory, though.
If you can afford architects who will make you a tower like this, you can afford a maid, okay?
Yes,
or
I agree.
Or anyone.
This is it. This is it. So
Dracula.
No, this is not it. No, why do I keep?
Dracula, come on!
Oh man, I really should have.
Also, I do have to wonder, why do you need to go into the clock tower anyway? Like,
hey, if Dracula's not gonna make this easy on him, neither will I to him. I just used up burning mode. Wonderful. Alright, it's fine. We'll just walk right through. Okay. This is probably one of the most bizarre things yet. So, yeah, as I mentioned, this game can be a bit unfair in cases. just gotta get a bit of a drink there. Oh, dang it. I missed the jump cycle there. The one time...
Also, how does this wheel help power the clock? What's this purpose?
I don't even know. That's
Like,
see, that's...
I understand, sort of.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, that's just it. There are some things that I do understand about this game, and there are other things that I do not. Now, one of those things, unfortunately, is a wrong warp trick that would take us to the 6th hidden level. Yeah, I don't know.
There's a hidden level?
Well, yes, because that is where
that's cool.
That is where the final collectible will be.
Ah.
See, I would have expected this game to throw that in the final level, but then again, who am I to really say? Okay. There's the room to death. Okay, now we don't have burning mode. I need to be a little bit careful here. Death will throw these scythes at me, and if I can destroy them, but I don't want to be hurt too much because he can pack a punch. Oh, bit of a crunch there.
Oh, there's screensaver
yes!
sides. Ooh, very nice, very nice.
And with that, we have collected our 3rd soul weapon, Fire. So so we're now at level 4, and we will be seeing a very familiar face at the end of this stage. So I'm going to try and save burning mode particularly for him, because he can be a bit of a jerk if we don't tread too carefully. And I really do mean a familiar face. So, a little trivia about this game. This came out in my birth year, 1997. And this came up maybe not too long as... Oh no. Those spikes, those spikes are terrible. Let's just switch to wind net for this time. So, I'm gonna just quickly explain Fire. It's kind of like a screen nuke, but does damage, meaning weaker enemies will instantly go away, but some might not. Some might just take damage. And it costs 5 hearts just like the wind.
Okay.
I just used it. That's the one problem with holding up sometimes.
Yeah, I never really was a fan of up in action in order to do specific things. It's just really annoying.
Alright,
Hey, you're on fire!
I had to. There was no way I'm gonna let myself die to those spikes again. Alright. Yeah, I think I can spare a bit of time to get what's behind there. I mean, I just used up the thing, but that time was on purpose. Okay, no health, unfortunately. You know, I kind of lied. We will be seeing 2 familiar faces in this level, and the first we'll be seeing, hopefully soon, is the mid-boss. Medusa.
Aw.
So, yeah, shout out to
Glad
Medusa.
She came all this way. She came all this way just to say hello.
Indeed. And we've reached our checkpoint, by the way.
Yeah. Is that every time you go through doors, or
No,
just some of the time?
No, some of the times. That's fine.
Oh.
Honestly, I had low health. I wasn't expecting to make any miracles there. So I got burning mode back. Honestly... You know, yeah, no, whatever. Oh, but... Oh, come on!
Accidentally use it?
Mm-hmm. Honestly, what I was gonna say was, I probably could have survived if I wanted to. I just needed to get up to there to get some more meat. Anyway, here's Medusa. Say hi, Medusa.
It's so scary.
Well, she
Medusa,
can be a
like,
bit.
you have another main attack in mythology that you could be using right now.
Ooh, she gave me a little bit of trouble there. Just as she died
Medusa.
too. She just as she died too. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm looking at the time, and I'm honestly feeling like we should probably try to do what I do the little backup thing. So after we beat Alucard, I'm feeling like maybe we should just go ahead onto Dracula.
Beat who? After we beat who?
Oh shoot!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh well, I'll just save that for later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna, let's just use burning mode. Why not? Let's make sure that she doesn't kill us this time. So here's a silly thing.
Medusa.
Here's a silly thing. She just floated away with her head. We don't really ever have a chance to finish her off. I don't know why. Heck. Alright.
I mean, if she's out of the way, you don't really have to kill her.
This is true. Okay, so that is another checkpoint room. Yeah, let's get that one up. Why not? I mainly came to this corridor to get some hearts.
Yeah, the annoying thing, like, I feel like I would instinctually jump every once in a while in there, and there's spikes, so obviously you can't. But I totally would. I'd probably whack my head a few times and learn my lesson.
Those spikes are pretty damaging. Let's just put it that way. I'm gonna be honest. This run could be better, but I'm so glad we're all seemingly having a fun time today, because that's the main reason I asked Kuno about this game and stuff, and just how I wanted to come out, say, hey, could you help me with this, because I want to make it special. Why not? Because heck, I think 2020 deserves something like that. You know, a little icing on the cake for laughs, because we all need a laugh. I am truly a believer of that.
Oh yeah, same. Oh, he's dead.
He's dead. He dead. And then some.
Oh, the bat! No! What a jerk.
What a jerk. So, yeah, fireballs, I might just use them a bit. Yeah, so honestly, again, it's not like I came to make any miracles today. This is mainly a run that I submitted for exhibition purposes, and I think we're doing quite fine for just that. So what I will do. Sorry, you were gonna say something?
Oh yeah, I just think that this game has a lot of potential for going fast, and there are a lot of, like, I don't know how many people play this, if any people play it, but there's so much potential for what you can do in this.
Well, I do want to give a shout out to Strizer86 for making a 100% TAS. Because,
oh, really?
Yeah, because it's actually pretty cool. And showed me some of the things that I made sure to study up on while practicing this game. Oh!
The bats!
I think
the bats.
Yeah, it's always the bats. Alright, so like I said, I think we're just going to go to backup maneuvers for showing off the purpose of the full story. And I'm just going to do a little funny... We're just going to... yeah, we're going to give me a bit of mercy here, and just once we defeat Alucard, I'm just going to do the little thing, and then we're going to move on, because I think we have, after me, a wonderful game to show off, and I do not want to keep our friends at horrible games waiting any longer for that. All right?
Oh yeah.
So, chat, unfortunately, this will not be a legitimate run. But I wanted to thank you all for taking the time to be here with me anyway. And besides, I at least managed to beat the boss underestimate in Shovel Knight Showdown. I think I can sleep happy tonight knowing that we all had a blast.
Honestly, it's something that I say quite a bit. I think that I really enjoy seeing people who who have their first steps in a speedrun for a game. It's not really, like, so many people are way too intimidated by games because they have to be the best. But just being able to put on a show and be fun and have fun and, you know, welcome people in, that's something that is definitely valuable as well. So, yeah, I'm loving it. This is being a lot of fun.
All right, it's time. Ladies and gentlemen, from Symphony of the Night, it's Alucard!
Sonia, I didn't think it was true, but it is you.
Alucard! I could say the same! What are you doing here?
Listen to me, Sonia. This is not a place for someone like you.
But, Alucard...
This problem concerns only me and my father. I've come to fight the lord of this castle. I cannot let my father, Count Dracula, get away with this. I must do this for my mother and for the world that she so dearly loved. Please understand. I am the only one who can make amends for the sins committed by my father. And there is no reason for you to get involved in this battle. Sonia, I could not bear to lose you too. Now turn back.
Thank you, Alucard. You're probably right. In fact, you have always made the right decisions. But I have no intention of going back now. Just as your father was granted strength from the evil deity to conquer the world, I have been granted strength to fight your father. I will not run away. We all decide our fate. It was you who taught me that, Alucard.
Well, alright, Sonia. Then show me this strength you believe so strongly in, for I too want to believe. Let us test this strength on me! Prepare yourself.
Burning mode, activate! And we now cheese this Alucard fight like it's nobody's business. Now, just a little something. Alucard can change into a bat and go from one side of the room to the next. He also has the sword. He has the fireballs. That's his basic moveset. It's not the worst thing to exist, that's for sure. But he can be a bit troublesome anyway. Oh,
yeah.
like he is now. Got him.
Ow! I had no idea you had become so strong.
Oh, Alucard!
It looks like this time it is I who have learned a lesson.
Alucard, did you purposely...
No, Sonia. You've made me believe in your strength.
Alucard, I'm so sorry.
Don't trouble yourself about it, Sonia. Now I must leave. I fear we shall not meet again. Farewell, my beloved, my beautiful vampire hunter.
Alucard! Alucard, I will never forget you. Farewell, dear Alucard.
Good night, Sonia.
Oh dear.
Sweet dreams.
By the way, she initially walks to him herself. That wasn't me until I grabbed the next magic. All right. It's time we wrap this one up. Okay, so this would be level 5. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to ask our friends to just stop the time right there, and I'm just gonna jump ahead so we can just show off that final fight. So here we have the cave. Now, had this thing gone a little bit better, what would have needed to happen is I would have had to collect the hit this white candle within the room that's actually not a trap, and instead we would have gone to this hidden dungeon, which I actually do have a save state of, so I can show that off just a bit. And this is one of the rooms. It's like a trap room, except I can't move, and I just have to survive these enemies for so long and stuff. So, and whatever. So yeah, and then I just keep moving on, and I get the item, and then stuff. I beat the executioner. He's not that bad a boss. And then, I believe this is the save state. There we go. So we're now just going to, jump on over and to our favorite bat fiend, Dracula. Now, that little magic I just got right there is actually a little something sweet. It's basically an overpowered version of the fire. So, let's bring this on home. Go ahead, bro.
You have done well. My girl. In fact,
You are the first human who has come this far. You have my praise.
You are the Prince of Darkness. Because of you, many people have died. Many people have suffered.
Oh, no, my dear. I have merely done what you humans wished for. Fulfilling your insatiable desires.
People must fulfill their dreams with their own power. You, who have been consumed by the power of evil, no longer have the strength to determine your own fate.
Silence! On the contrary, I am just the one to use this power, and I will be the king who rules over the entire world. Give yourself to me, young lady. There may be merit in having your power, in having your presence.
My strength will only be used to protect the world. Lord of Darkness, prepare to suffer for trifling with so many lives.
Ah, as you wish, girl. Then it is your fate to kneel before my power.
We'll see about that, Drac. So I'm just gonna equip...
What?
We'll just... Still in character, are we? Okay, so Dracula's fight essentially goes very simple as can be. He's just gonna shoot these fireballs at me, but, they can be a bit annoying if I happen to be at low health. Luckily, I just so happen to know where he spawns. He's always gonna warp at a particular, pattern, and there we go.
Well, you are a worthy foe. You've lasted much longer than most.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, I've just been toying with you so far, but now it's time to get serious.
And here we have Final Dracula. Just give me a moment, I need to...
He's a little awkward there. Just that
He
scared.
is. He is. And not to mention that he
He's got
doesn't...
no arms.
He doesn't even move. He's just the head.
What?
Oh, dang! Okay.
Dracula, how could you?
Let's try that one more time. So I can just cheese that fight, and then we're gonna use burning mode to finish him once and for all. Otherwise, we're just going to, borrow the script, and that's it. Okay.
Oh, take this fire, girl.
Oh my god, what?
Bat whack.
Okay.
That's what I call my wing swing. The wing swing.
Oh my god.
Actually, that's a better name.
It's the wing swing. Wing smash! No!
Oh no!
Alright, one more time, and then I'm just gonna stop trying, and we're gonna move on and with the rest of our lives. This is it. This is it. The final attempt. I'm just gonna get my thank yous over with right away as we're going on with this. So, I would like to thank Kuno, I'd like to thank everyone in the staff for giving me the chance to show this off. It's been a fun time. Thank you to Count Gooby, who helped me as my company voice for Shovel Knight Showdown. Thank you to Bro for taking your time out of your schedule to just do this. And special thanks to you all for enjoying just enjoying this. This has definitely been a time. And with that, if you guys want to follow me, I'm TempestMask1000 on Twitch. Hang on, just a serious time. All right, now.
Yeah, burn-in mode. Check that.
So it's not gonna last throughout the whole fight. I can already tell. Yep. Oh well. All right. Let's just finish things off with the script, shall we, bro?
Yeah, sure. Let's go for it.
All right. I'm just gonna.
Oh no! This
Oh.
cannot be me
Oh.
losing to a human.
Oh shoot! I need to load that up myself. No! I had it! Okay. You can, I'm just gonna ad-lib. You have sold your soul to evil. You really believed you could defeat me. We must fight for those that we love. You poor man. You may have eternal life, but you must be wondering why you are about to perish. We humans are not so foolish, and therefore you are already defeated when you accepted the power of darkness.
Don't let it go to your head, girl. Do you really think the like of you can destroy me? You're a fool just as Alucard was. Listen to me. Darkness will never die out as long as there is light in the world. I am the ruler of that darkness, and I will rise again and again